Hi there. Today we will review two amazing books on AI and then we shall discuss the latest framework for AI created by 18 countries recently. The first book is Wires of War Technology and Global Struggle for Power. The author is Jacob Hallberg, who from 2016 to 2020 served as Google's global internal products policy lead to combat disinformation and foreign interference. The book argues that we are in the middle of a new Cold War that is being fought on technical front. On the one hand, there are democracies of the West led by the United States. On the other side are powers of Russia, China, and Iran. Both sides are vying for control over the Internet, which is fast becoming our world's central nervous system. Democracies are fighting to control the softwares that run on our various devices and the information we see are on mobile and computer screens. Powers on the other side, according to Jacob Hallberg, are using technology to spread misinformation, sow discord seeds, and undermine our democracies. At the heart of this new Cold War is 5G, the next generation of cellular networks. 5G is essential for many critical infrastructures such as power grids, transportation networks, and stock market. If dictators gain control of 5G, they can use it to disrupt these systems and cause mass chaos. According to the author, democracies need to wake up to the threat posed by these dictatorships and take steps to defend themselves. Steps, for example, by investing in new technologies such as the artificial intelligence and quantum computing, which can counter the threats posed by these powers, and also to work with allies to share intelligence and improve responses to cyber attacks. The book concludes with the warning that the stakes of this new Cold War are very high. If dictatorships succeed in their attempts to control technology, they can use it to increase their influence over the world and ultimately undermine democracies. The second book we shall review is Life 3.0 Being Human in the Age of Artificial Intelligence by Max Tegmark is an insightful book that discusses the impact of artificial intelligence on human life in the coming years. Tegmark is a professor of physics at MIT and founder of Future of Life Institute. He explains that AI will eventually become smarter than humans and change society in ways we can't yet imagine. Some of the important topics covered in the book are: number one, the rise of AI. In this section, Tegmark explains how AI is developing rapidly and will soon surpass human intelligence, thereby completely changing society. Number two, superintelligence. According to the author here, if AI reaches the level of superintelligence, it can be very powerful. Then it can be very difficult for humans to control it, resulting in unpredictable results. Number three, the impact of AI. Tegmark discusses the impact of AI on various aspects of life, such as economics, politics, law, and ethics, and argues that society needs to prepare for this new era of AI. In the fourth part, the book considers the question of what is the difference between humans and AI, and whether AI will be able to replicate human characteristics such as empathy, creativity, and consciousness. In the fifth and final section, Tegmark presents various scenarios for the future of humanity in the age of AI, such as: first scenario is with hope, other one is with AI in harmony, and finally with the coexistence until being enslaved by AI. Overall, the book offers a thought provoking vision of the implications of AI for humanity and calls for the pragmatic approach to managing the rise of AI. Now, let's discuss the news about the pact signed by some countries recently. The United States, Britain, and more than a dozen other countries unveiled what a senior US official described as the first detailed international agreement on how to keep artificial intelligence safe from rogue actors, pushing for companies to create AI systems that are secure by design. In a 20-page document unveiled, the 18 countries agreed that companies designing and using AI need to develop and deploy it in a way that keeps customer and wider public safe from misuse. The agreement is non-binding and carries mostly general recommendations such as monitoring AI systems for abuse, protecting data from tampering, and vetting software suppliers. Still, the director of US Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, Jen Esterly, said it was important that so many countries put their names to the idea that AI system needed to put safety first. This is the first time that we have seen an affirmation that these capabilities should not just be about cool features and how quickly we can get them to market, or how we can compete to drive down the cost. Easterly told the guidelines represents an agreement that the most important thing that needs to be done at the design phase is security. The agreement is the latest in a series of initiatives, few of which carry teeth, by governments around the world to shape the development of AI, whose weight is increasingly being felt in industry and society at large. In addition to United States and Britain, the 18 countries that signed on the new guidelines include Germany, Italy, the Czech Republic, Poland, Australia, Estonia, Chile, Nigeria, Israel, and Singapore. But remember, China is not part of this pact. The framework deals with the questions of how to keep AI technology from being hijacked by hackers and includes recommendations such as only releasing models after appropriate security testing. It does not tackle difficult questions around the appropriate uses of AI or how the data that feeds these models is gathered. The rise of AI has fed a host of concerns, including the fear that it could be used to disrupt the democratic process, turbocharge fraud, or lead to dramatic job loss, among other harms. Europe is way ahead of United States on regulations around AI, with lawmakers there drafting AI rules pretty fast. France, Germany, and Italy also recently reached an agreement on how artificial intelligence should be regulated that supports mandatory self-regulation through codes of conduct for so-called foundation models of AI, which are designed to produce a broad range of outputs. The Biden administration has been pressing lawmakers for AI regulations, but the polarized US Congress has made little headway in passing effective regulations. The White House sought to reduce AI risks to consumers, workers, and minority groups while bolstering national security with a new executive order in this October. That's all for AI rules and regulation till now. Thanks very much.